Welcome everyone, I hope you are doing well. In today's video I'll be showing you how do I make my beaded bracelets, and this is me Hadia, a bead artist and jewelry designer from India and a person behind this channel. So I'm just trying some new content formats here because I'm focusing a lot more on YouTube these days. And before we begin, I want to apologize for some of my previous tutorial videos because looking back at them now, even I realize some of are unclear and difficult to understand, especially if you are someone who is very new to beading, because my tutorial videos are especially for the people who have some kind of experience with beading. I do not usually upload beginner friendly tutorials because there are already so many amazing videos available on YouTube. Beside that, that is exactly how I learned beading when I was starting out. So to help beginners, I have created this playlist called Beading Inspiration Vault. In this playlist I have saved videos of all those talented creators whose work helped me learn beading and improve my skills. So if you are looking for some kind of inspiration or want to learn something new, I highly recommend checking it out. And lastly, if you want to take beading seriously, then learn the basics, understand the stitches and get comfortable with the techniques. So these are some of the bracelets I have made over the years. I used to make and sell many of these designs on Instagram during the past 3 to 4 years. I don't make them as often anymore because I eventually got bored of repeating the same designs, but they used to sell really well. So now let's start with these floral bracelets. You have probably seen many tutorials for flower bracelets before. There are thousands of videos and shorts about them on YouTube, Instagram and other platforms. I'm simply sharing my own process so you can see how I make them and get some inspiration for your own designs. Now let's talk about these simple beaded bracelets. I'm going to show you the tutorial for this one first. For these bracelets, I highly recommend using gear wire. This white gear wire is actually one of my favorite materials to work with, but unfortunately I haven't been able to find it online. Most of my beading materials come from the local shops here in Jaipur, and this particular wire is very common in those shops. The second option is this metal wire, which comes both in silver and gold colors. I have added a link to this one in the description below in case you would like to try it yourself. Now have a look at this U-shaped clasp. These clasps are commonly used in gemstone bracelets and necklaces because they give the finished piece a much more cleaner and professional look. So I'm just going to show you how to use one. For this demonstration, I'm using a small piece of wire. First pass the wire through a crimp bead, then through the loop of the U-shaped clasp. After that, bring the wire back through the same crimp bead. And now simply press the crimp bead flat using pliers. This will secure everything in place. And that's it. Now you can start adding all the beads, gemstones or charms you want onto the wire. So now have a look at this particular thing I'm going to do here. This is a flower pattern that I'm creating. So I've created this flower pattern with the one sunflower on one thread and another thread with green beads to represent green leaves, and then again another white flower. After that, it's all about creativity, playing with colors, seed beads, chains, charms, and different materials available in the market. You can experiment with gold, silver, rose gold, and many other metal combinations. And when it comes to designing, there is so much room for creativity. You can develop your own unique style, create original designs, and even start your own small handmade jewelry business if that is something you are interested in. So this is how you start creating your own patterns. You can experiment with different colors, structures, flower designs, bead sizes, textures, and materials. You can even create half a bracelet with the decorative patterns and leave the other half as a chain or a simple strand of beads. So this video is not just about how I make bracelets, but also about the mindset I use when creating my own designs. I don't use any secret materials or special techniques. Most of it comes down to creativity, observation, play, experimentation, and practice. What I'm trying to tell you is that there is nothing magical hidden behind my jewelry making process. It's simply a skill that grows with time, practice, and patience. I hope this video helps you understand my process and inspires you to create something of your own. Thank you so much for watching, sending you all love, creativity, and inspiration.